Peace Reflections. Welcome back. So today I've been thinking, I wanted to make another download, and I was running up dry on what I was thinking. Like I didn't have any idea for what I should put up. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to help and I want to do the right thing, and I take action to progress those things every day. And my universe keeps me in line with that. Like my universe knows that's for me, and I'm protected. Like I really truly feel protected by the universe, by my mind, because I take so much action that even when I slip, it's like I get caught up in the rest of my knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Like I've automatically been set up by myself, by my higher self, to keep me in line with nature, get myself deeper in tune with nature, right? We all come from Babylon. I just got out. You know what I'm saying? Like I really just got to the tropics like 2 months ago, 3 months ago. November. You know what I'm saying? Like November 9th, I pulled up in the tropics, and or like 13th or something. I pulled up in the tropics, and I just watched the expansion of my mind. I literally watched. I came from Canada, far from the equator. The sun is your mind, right? So I'm all the way out here. The sun, right? Equator's over here. I'm all the way the fuck out here, and I'm just sitting. I'm experiencing my mind. I'm developing in Master Chief Leo, the Christ knowledge. I'm utilizing, applying. Like, okay, cool. This is great. I'm smart as fuck. I'm really utilizing this knowledge. I'm really getting in tune with nature. The universe is providing for me. And then boom, I get popped over here, and it's like, yo, what the fuck? There was so much inside of me that I wasn't dealing with, and there was so much inside of me because my mind just expanded. I came over here, I landed in Costa Rica because I went to Costa Rica before I came here, before I went to the Ethereum tribe basically, and in Costa Rica I pulled up, and in the plane ride I was like wondering what the fuck's going on here. Like even to the layover. I had a layover in Mexico City, and when I landed in Mexico City for Costa Rica, right? When I went to Mexico City, when I landed, before I even landed, my mind just felt like fucking like, I was like, what is that? And for the first little bit, I didn't realize. Like I was just thinking it was the heat, like just like the heat. It was like the heat on my body, which it was. But it was really me reconnecting deeper into my mind that made me experience that whole essence in my life. Like I still feel that today. Like I feel that today because, I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? And it's not something like that turns off or like goes away. It's like a natural thing where my mind is just expanding, like deeper, like I'm just deeper, like deeply connected to my mind. It's a feeling that's natural. That we're stripped of, and it's like basically natural feeling that you're supposed to have that you're stripped of, and it's like you're tossed far away, and it's like I feel at home. Like I couldn't go back to a non-natural, like an unnatural environment, because I know that this is like, it feels too right. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what happens, no matter if I don't have dollars, if I don't have like any Babylon bucks, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, universe provides for me. That's like end of story. Like, universe provides for me all the time because I took one step towards the universe, and I constantly take steps towards the universe. I'm walking on faith. Like, I've been walking on water, or I'm deep in my faith. Like, I trust the universe. I cannot let go of what the universe has shown me, because it's shown me that I'm everything. It's showing me that I'm everything and that I'm living inside of my mind. Like even in Chief's video in that one song, YourSelf, he was addressing in the end of it, it's like everything in life is here to show you that you are, and it's like you're only experiencing life to learn that you are, and that's just facts. That's the truth. And that's just something you have to experience. I'm getting better at articulating my heart. Truthfully though, it's like it's something you feel. It's not even something I communicate. It's not even something I can put out for you to understand. Like maybe you can from the depicted version that I like the choppy version I give you, but it's like it's facts. Like the universe is showing you that this is all your mind. I came to in Babylon while I was in Canada. One day I was just sitting there with all the knowledge in my head, and it just popped, and I was like, yo, I'm really living in my fucking mind. I saw the grass and like all this shit, and how it aligned with my mind. I look over, that's a piece of what I'm fucking thinking, and it was like, yo. And every day since I got in the tropics, that little thing that I had in my mind that showed me that you are God, you are everything that you are in your mind, has just been fucking expanding. And I didn't fall asleep to it while I was at the Ethereum tribe. It went to like a background process. And when I never got time to you were allowed time to yourself. I just didn't go to spend time by myself. You know what I'm saying? Like when I did, I was getting called I didn't fit in well at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like my personality it's not like really underdeveloped. It's just like it's not compatible with it's underdeveloped in the sense of communicating and connecting with people. It's like I understand myself and I understand where those kinks are, but it's like those are like blockages. Those are just like I overcome the blockages and it's like holy fuck, like there's really a person in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I was just being over there was just capitalizing my blockages and like really showing me that it's like you gotta overcome this. And I was kind of scared, you know, like I really at the end of the day was just scared to be me. I was scared to show off my personality, like what I really was. And I got like real tight, and I got like real like fucking censored, basically, like censored, just like censored as fuck. And I was told like over there while I was over there that I brought this piece of Babylon with me. It was like I was too scared the piece of Babylon that to express the piece of Babylon that was in me, that it just locked up and it came out in other ways. Like, oh, you're Babylon, you're Babylon. I was like, nigga, fuck, like really just like fuck. So, topic of this video is self mastery, CELLF mastery before SELF mastery. CELLF mastery before SELF mastery. Now, reflections are going to want to know what that means and what I mean by that. See, we say self, CELLF, to help you or as a constant reminder. Like we say reflection to constantly remind you that I say peace reflection to instill peace on my reflection. To say, when I say something, when I say words, you repeat those words in your head to go over and through, like process through the words. You know what I'm saying? Like you're processing the words, like you're understanding the words. You know what I'm saying? Like you're taking in the words to understand them. You know what I'm saying? And when I say peace reflection, you hear peace reflection. And it's like, that's a reflection of me, a constant reminder. It's like peace first, and then constant reminder that you're a reflection of me, keeping you awake. You know what I'm saying? It's terms to literally keep you awake. And we say, welcome back. You know, when we rise, we say, welcome back, to address that you were awake the whole time. You were awake the whole time throughout your mind. You were always in your mind. You were just in a different realm or different reality, basically. So, because when you see someone resting, you know, at your house or wherever you're at, and you see someone resting, they're there. They're not here, but they're in their mind. They're awake. They're doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? They're just not with you right there, because this whole reality is basically a creation of your mind. They're just in a different segment of their mind. You get what I'm saying? And they come back to this piece, and it's like, yo, welcome back. Constant reminder. Stay awake. Stay aware. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're back in this reality. It's like, bring your attention here. You know what I'm saying? Another thing, self. Okay, back to self. Back to self. You are a cell in your own body, right? Like, look at your body, right? You have one of these. You get a vessel that is a piece to a greater organism, right? Your cell, your cell consists of many, many more cells, right? Trillions of cells. If every cell in your body knew that it was you and was working to perpetuate you, then that body is good, right? That body is in tune. That body is like, is living and it's in life. You know what I'm saying? It's exalted. It's excelling because every cell in that body knows that it's here for a greater good. Because if every cell wasn't working in tune, then this body would be fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So some cells need cells need healthy food. You know what I'm saying? Cells need adequate amounts of oxygen, H2O. You know, they need healthy. They need basically healthy life, healthy communication with the life. And for there to be a disconnect or basically disturbance in those cells, it's to fuck up the entire body. You know what I'm saying? And you get sick and you get like basically global warming in your body. You get what I'm saying? You get where I'm taking this? You are a cell on planet Earth, and for cells to be the human cell to not be in the tropics, in between the tropics of Cancer and Capricorn, is causing many deficiencies basically on the plane of Earth. You know what I'm saying? We say plane because it's a plane, not like it's not a planet. It's a plane. The T in planet stands for time. Okay, we can go deeper on that another time. But always check out Master Chief Leo the Christ, my Lord and Savior, my Commander in Chief. You know, Master Chief Leo the Christ is the source of all this knowledge. He's the one that brought this knowledge in from the ether. You know, I ain't the original holder of this knowledge. Master Chief Leo the Christ brought this knowledge in, and I am reflecting his light. I'm speaking his message. You know what I'm saying? I'm reflecting his message in my own words, in my own way. Now, this planet is basically in the state of cancer, has dis-ease. You know, the only stress is the only cause of dis-ease. Right. The stress is the only cause of dis-ease. This planet is stressed. This planet is, you know, has global warming. You know, it heats up in some places. It gets really cold in some areas. It like hurricanes, like, you know, tsunamis, you know, like earthquakes. And basically the planet's just getting fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are eating chicken. People are fat as fuck. People are like, aren't breathing the proper oxygen. They're drinking water that is fluoride, like fluoride, chlorine. You know, they're eating like shitty motherfucking foods. Getting sprayed with chemtrails. Like, literally, there's one piece of you. This is literally one piece of you, right? One piece of you says, I want to be superior. So it sprays the other piece of you with chemicals, with fucked up shit, not realizing it's debilitating themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fucking up the whole thing in one go. You get what I'm saying? Trying to knock out another piece of you is fucking you up. You get what I'm saying? Like, this is your mind. Like, this is your mind. So, for the plane to be in such a state of dis-ease, because you know, if you're watching this video, you know that there's so many fucked up things on this planet, that the government's fucking us up, the news is like completely bullshit, the food you're eating at your store is genetically modified, you basically know everything's fucked up. Okay, what do you do? What do you do? And it's very simple. It's very, 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 very simple. First off, if 99% of this shit is all fucked up in this world, let it go. 99% of the ideas you're gonna have are shit. Are not shit. You're not your ideas. Your regular patterns of thinking. You know what I'm saying? 99% of that's gonna be wrong. We all went through this. We all had to let this go. And we in this state of letting all that go, in that process of letting go, you'll see the lower self address us letting it go, saying it's wrong. We've ascended that. You get what I'm saying? For all for good reason, all for divine purpose. You get what I'm saying? All for a sacred reason, for a divine reason. So once you can accept that 99% of what you've learned and what you're learning in that system is fucked up, going to work is wrong. You've learned that nothing else in nature works for, like works for its food, works for its shelter. It's all in tune with itself, so it all just kind of does it, all kind of just gets it. You know what I'm saying? Like it all just kind of figures it out. Until you realize that, then you ain't really gonna click with the universe. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't thinking where I'm sleeping tonight. I ain't thinking where I'm sleeping tomorrow night. You know what I'm saying? Like I know the universe is gonna provide that for me. I know the universe ain't fucking. I do my piece, it does its piece. I intend to do the right thing. Universe intends and desires to do the right thing for me because it's my mind. You get what I'm saying? What's surrounding me is my mind. I'm just the idea. I'm just capitalizing the idea. You get what I'm saying? In support, in development of my plan. You get what I'm saying? In development of the mind. Now, when you realize it's all fucked up and you say, okay, I'm gonna make the right move, you get to the tropics and you basically stop eating all the GMO foods, you get your passport, you get out of that system, that government's crashing, that government's closing. Go to Master Chief Eliyo's Christ, Instagram.com/Eligio_the_Christ. And you'll see he's posting pictures every now and then that's like, the government's basically shutting down, the government's fucking up, like, the government ain't thriving, you know what I'm saying? Like, those people are surviving. In the government, that ain't democracy. People ain't thriving. People are surviving. It's all coming together as in a sense of, like, how come some people, it's capitalism, right? Like, how come some people have so much money and then some people have so little money? That's not democracy, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not democracy. I'm 18 in that system. How come I realize that and I've already made moves? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't working for nobody. And I'm living good. I'm living in tune with nature. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm making movement. Like, I ain't eating fruit. When I bite into this fruit, when I pick this fruit up, when I look at this orange, when I crack this shit open, I ain't gotta worry about no seeds. You know what I'm saying? Like, anything without a seed, when a fruit comes out of the ground without seeds, or off of a tree without seeds, what do you think the issue is right there? Let me tell you. When fruit can't reproduce, it's genetically modified. That ain't fruit. That's like a chemical fuck up. That's like a physical, like, they're like feeding you it's just fucked up, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to find a seed for you, because I know that's like I know you get the point. Like, I know you know that there's a seed in it. Like, I ain't eating the fruit if it ain't got a seed in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, how often do you see fucking oranges with seeds in them? Like, I was in Canada buying the fucking oranges with seeds, or not seeds, the organic fucking Mike's Organics in the fucking Walmart, in the superstore, and it was like organic oranges. I was like, yo, these kind of look a little sketchy. They ain't got like good ass branding on them. They just look kind of sketchy. Like, oh, yo, these niggas don't pop off with fucking stickers on them either. Like, this shit's real. Like, this shit's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is a real fucking orange. It's like, I saw that Mike's Oranges or Mike's Organics or whatever, oranges and like lemons, or well, not the lemons, but like the oranges, it was like stickers on them, all fucked up, all looked all shiny a little bit. I'm like, yo, crack it all open, I'm eating one, no fucking seeds. I was like, what the? Why'd I just pay like $6 for these 4 oranges? I paid $6 for like 4 oranges or some shit. And it was like, what the fuck? I swallow the seeds because you can't digest them, but you can plant them. You know what I'm saying? When you eat the seed, then you drop your pot back on the earth, because your soil, I'm getting off topic, or not even, because this is all on topic. that seed is in pot, in dirt. You get what I'm saying? Like, if I can't digest it, if I don't break it down, and it breaks, it gets in tune with that soil, and it's in that soil, when I drop my pot on the earth, I didn't just drop my pot. I didn't just provide the earth with fucking fresh soil. You know what I'm saying? Not only did I do that, I just planted a fucking orange tree. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just planted fucking oranges. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really just planted fucking oranges. And that's the truth. That's just the way it be. It's just good as fuck. It's like real as fuck to be like eating a real fruit. It just tastes better, and not in the essence of like it is a better fruit, but it's like when your mind fuck, like when you know, and it like it's just this food's meant to go in my mouth. Like this is meant to go in my mouth, and there's no restriction, no like denial like around it. You know, it's like food is energy, and for you to pick up GMO fruit and food at the store and pick it up and want to put it in your body is fucking wrong. You know, like that's just wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like this is right. This came from the tree. This is life. This is like food. You know what I'm saying? For you to want to put that other shit in your body, for you to crave that pesticide, that's fucked up. For you to crave that waxy ass apple, it's just fucked up. This is incredible. So clarify what I was saying before. You're a cell on the planet. For you to disobey the planet and go against it, it's clear to show that you should be wiped out. Clear that you should not be on here. You're misinformed. You're a cancer cell. A cancer cell is a misinformed cell. Misinformation. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is like, get the divine knowledge of self, get in tune with nature, get the knowledge from nature, because nature is providing you with the information. That's why you're looking at this right now. You gotta find it in you to get out of whatever the fuck you're in, because nobody can do it for you. I can bring you to the water. Here's the water. Here's the fucking fruit. You know what I'm saying? Like, all you gotta do is fucking eat it and fucking drink it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be real with yourself. You can't be fucking around on the desires. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta get your morals in check. You gotta get yourself in check. You gotta hold your principles high, because I can't eat GMO food no more. I can't do it. You know, it ain't right for me to desire that. So for me to desire a GMO food, there's something in me that I need to check, because that comes from, I need to find the root of that. You know what I'm saying? I need to find that in me and take that energy and alchemize that into positive energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta build from where I'm at, and you can't run from that. You can only go backwards from that if you run from it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta focus on the knowledge, and you gotta take that information and you gotta build on it. You gotta master it. How you master yourself, your CELLF, is you get your cell in tune with its natural environment. Real water. Fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like H2O. Like H2O. Not H2O fucking FLCH2 fucking, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, chlorine strips melanin. And for you to strip yourself of melanin, basically light, for you to strip yourself of light, you are light, right? You are light. And for you to pour chlorine on your body, kill your fucking hair, is an act of self-hate. You are literally saying to yourself, when you pour that fucking, when you open that shower, when you turn that shit on, pesticide medicine, fucking pesticides, like medicine, like pain pills, like all that shit, chlorine, fluoride. When you turn on that shower, that water that you basically just shit in, which got rinsed in more chemicals, when you step in that shower, you're saying, I fucking hate myself. Word for word. I fucking hate myself. That's what you said. Reflections say, I'd never drink that water. They don't drink that water. They say, it's disgusting. It's not good for me. They say, ew, you drink tap water? You know how bad that is for you? They say shit like that. But then they cook their rice in it. They cook their food in it. Oh, well, I'm cooking it. I'm boiling it. When you boil fucking chlorine water, take some fucking water out of a pool. Boil it. Have you gotten everything out of it? No. But you'll cook it up and you'll eat it. Oh, it tastes good. It tastes good. Salt, a lot of fucking salt, a lot of fucking pepper. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll do that and then they'll eat the water. Think that it hasn't modified their genes, their DNA. And then they'll go shower. Oh, well, I'm just showering. Nigga, your body is breathing. Your body has pores. Have you ever heard of pores? Your body's opening up that to receive the hell water. Like, your body literally is excited for water. You know what I'm saying? Like, ooh, water. Like, yay. Oh, that's not water. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit's not, like, your body absorbs 600 times. What if you were to fucking drink the water the entire day in one 10-minute shower? You showering in fucking Fiji water while you're still over there? Cause when I was in Babylon, I didn't shower in like 6 months. I was like fucking wiping down with fucking Fiji water and stuff, waiting on my passport, trying to get my shit together. And the biggest piece of this mission is just believing that you can do it, and that knowing that you can do it. Like you only walk on water because you're so deep in the knowledge. You have faith in the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of this shit don't even make sense how some shit happens. Like, you're just like thinking, obstacle, solution from that fucking all that thinking, and you just cruise right over. And like, everybody's like, that doesn't make sense. What the fuck are you doing? That's stupid. You shouldn't do it like that. That doesn't work. I don't have any experience, but you shouldn't fucking do it like that. And it's like, it's dumb as fuck. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I open that door, I walk outside. I'm in the tropics, I'm in the jungle. At the end of the day, I'm still eating a fucking tropical orange. At the end of the day, I know what I am, I know who I am, I know where I'm at. And I know that everything's gonna work out for me in divine order, in divine light, in divine timing. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything's gonna work for me. No matter how many times I trip, no matter how many times I fall or I stumble, this shit gonna work for me. I don't care what nobody say, I don't care about what somebody comments on the fucking video that's like disrespectful, disregarding me. I ain't gotta give that my energy. Who gave that energy? Who invested energy? Tell me. If I didn't respond to it and I just peeped it, fucking slid by, didn't think about it again, who invested energy? Who lost? Who didn't get a return on investment? You know what I'm saying? Like, who just invested their thoughts? You live in a reality of thoughts, right? Every thought's important. For you to take one thought and invest it into some negative ass shit, who lost? Because I didn't have that thought. Nothing in my mind, nothing in me, in this vessel sparked that. You know what I'm saying? Like, n- only positivity sparked that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna just be more positive. I'm gonna get more of that. I'm gonna just be real, and I'm gonna get more of that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't need it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't hold on to that because that's just a byproduct of winning, of success. Hate. You know what I'm saying? Like if you really fucking care, like you see a homeless person on the street, basically, right? You see a homeless person. You don't go scream at them. You motherfucker, you dumb as shit. You shouldn't do it like that. You motherfucker, you stupid fuck. You don't just fill them up with your dumbass fucking nonsense. You know, like I've always, I would think it's like you come up compassionately, like hey, you need help, like hey, you need it like this. Um, you know, you and I can both see what you're doing isn't working. Um, let's do it like this. Here's a good idea, and without fucking forcing your way of life, show something better. You know what I'm saying? Because we all in positions we can accept. Like we all in positions that we've accepted. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, we've all accepted our positions. Even if you're like you're like you don't accept your position, you still accepted it because you're living it. You know what I'm saying? Like you really came to a position to accept who you were, and you're really living out. You can not trust. You can basically not accept it. You know what I'm saying? Like you can accept it and like flow with that acceptance, or you can accept it and then just be be discontent and not do anything about it and just say I fucking hate this, blah blah blah. Like, you know, make some moves, use that energy, like hold that energy in to see how it comes out. You know what I'm saying? Like, the universe has a plan for all of us. I'm saying just get in tune with your natural environment. Get to your real fucking environment. Drink real water. Keep your fucking feet on the ground. Don't fucking. Your skin is your clothing. What was the point of fucking skin if I was gonna wear clothing? You know what I'm saying? Like human photosynthesis. My shit absorbs fucking light. My skin absorbs light. My nipples are fucking solar panels. Like, you gotta really know what's up. You really gotta know what's up. And study the teachings of Master Chief Leo the Christ, the honorable Master Chief Leo the Christ. That's what we all need. We all need nature. We all need to be in tune with the jungle. Living in tents, sleeping in tents on the earth, getting the codes from the sun, the light codes from the sun, and the codes from the moon at night when you sleep. You know what I'm saying? When you rest, when you take it down. Can't be wearing shoes, you know? Like I think you can't be wearing shoes. Shoes are a fucking disgrace to your planet. You know what I'm saying? Like, shoes are a disgrace. You're an electrical being. Listen, let me ask you something. Do you conduct electricity? Can your body conduct electricity? Like, are you 100% fucking like a conductor of electricity? Like, what would insulate you from conducting electricity on your body? What insulates electricity? Because there is an electromagnetic field, or there is an electromagnetic field, but there's a electromagnetic field, sure, like electromagnetic pulse that is on planet Earth, right? That comes from the Earth. That your artificial electricity has to get grounded to. Like there is electricity comes from the ground. Like you get what I'm saying? Like the Earth is charged up, and what on your body stops you? What insulates you from that connection? Go ahead, let me hear. Because your blood is iron. In the center of your body is iron, and the center of the earth is iron. You know what I'm saying? Like, what part of you insulates that? What insulates your connection? What insulates the electricity? Because it sure as hell ain't my fucking skin. Sure it ain't hell all the fucking water inside of me. Those shoes. That hat stops you from getting those fucking light codes on your face and your eyes. Those sunglasses fuck you up. You really gotta understand what you are. Study the fucking human body. Study light. Study melanin. Study your natural environment. Carbonation TV, youtube.com/Carbonation TV has it all. I'm just expanding that message. And you can go to the playlist on youtube.com/Carbonation TV, and you can see why we spell what we spell which way. And you can go to the playlist and you can see natural environment, melanin, light, like study your astrology. Yo, I didn't even mention study your fucking astrology. I was talking self-mastery, I was just talking about getting to your fucking natural environment. Listen, yo, your astrology is the map of your mind, is your quest map. Is literally showing you what you're gonna encounter in life. You know when you pull up in one of those games and you open up the quest map, here you gotta go from here to there, right? And in between there's gonna be a bunch of fucking monsters and like, you know, a bunch of like obstacles basically. Your natal chart will show you a sun. I'm gonna break down my chart really quick for you. A sun in Cancer in the 11th house, a moon in Sagittarius in the 4th house, a Mercury in Cancer in the 10th house, a Venus in Leo on 0 degrees, basically in Cancer in the 11th house, my Mars in Cancer in the 11th house, my Jupiter in Gemini in the 9th house, my Saturn in Taurus in the 9th house. And both those last two, that Saturn in Taurus and that Jupiter in Gemini, both on the cusp. So once that's Taurus Gemini, Gemini Taurus. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if I missed a sign. Sun, Mercury, Venus, Mars. You get the point. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's gonna tell me the debilitations in my mind, the exaltations in my mind. And it's not an exaltation or a debilitation. It's you're exalted when you understand it and how your mind is going to map it out. You know what your intent really is. How you're gonna feel about certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like, that has shown me because what I'm moving around in my thoughts, and where do emotions come from? Thoughts. You know what I'm saying? It's like everything starts with a thought, and it's like, okay, how am I gonna think? Everything in my fucking reality came from how I think. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything I'm encountering is my natal chart. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything here is my natal chart. And it got broken down, planetary alignments at the time of my fucking login. Yo, like, whoop, whoop. Let me just fucking scoop all that up. Oh, I knew I was gonna encounter that. That's what's happening. That's what's, yo. And it's like, nigga, come on. Study your shit. Study yourself. Know thyself. You know what I'm saying? Know thyself and do the right thing. You know thyself, you're gonna want to do the right thing. You can't live in Babylon. Like, when I got kicked out basically of the Ethereum tribe and they dropped me back off in Babylon, and it's like a bus station. It was like what's going on over here? What y'all doing? I slept on the earth for the last 60 days. What are y'all all doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, whoa, what are you eating right there? Is that chicken I smell? Oh. Are you wearing shoes? You wearing shirts and pants and sweaters and jackets and fucking, or in the fucking tropics? What are you doing? You know, like, what are you drinking? It's like, yo, there ain't nothing there. Nothing. Ever. Ever. You experience it, you understand the depth of your heart, nothing gonna touch it. Nothing. Nothing in there is gonna touch it at all. They're gonna try and trick you, make you stumble, make you fall, make you flip, make you fucking sell your shit for some instant gratification. But stay strong. Because some of you are gonna get out. Some of you are gonna realize. Some of you have realized. The Christ consciousness is the I am consciousness. I'm the Christ, sense the Christ. Not master teacher program. Master teacher sense. And on Instagram, that's master teacher, or that's sense_the_Christ. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's me. And I can switch my name up. I can change my shit up anytime. Because that's me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got to go through no process. Change my shit up. I'm me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to know what they call me? That's what they call me. It's just real. I'm gonna see y'all in the next download. I got it coming. It's coming. I'm gonna do some dope ass shit. I got some fucking fire coming for you. Like, some real, just like, from the bottom of my heart, I got some fucking fire. Just like, the realest shit I got in me coming for you, coming to you on the way soon. I love myself. Peace.